Hello, everyone. I've been sitting here thinking about maybe sharing some of my thoughts and ideas with you guys. As a lot of you know, I'm an over-the-road truck driver. I do heavy haul, and if you guys follow me on Facebook, you see some of the big loads I haul. I'm being a truck driver. It's all right. The hardest part, of course, is being away from everyone. If I'm lucky, I get home 4 or 5, maybe 6 times a year for a week or two at a time, and try to cram all that the missing of being home into that small time. One of the things about truck driving, though, is it allows me to bring my something I'm really passionate about on the road with me. And it's my photography. I'm not one of these world-renowned photographers or anything, but I've really got a passion for it. I really, really enjoy doing it. And I don't do it for, the praise or the likes on Facebook. I really do it because it's something I enjoy. A lot of my photographs most of my photographs are outdoors. I love being outdoors. Ever since I was a little kid, I just, the best way that you could ground me or punish me when I was a kid is make me stay inside. That was not a good thing. I love the outdoors. I love being out there, and I love what God has given us to appreciate and enjoy. Sometimes, though, it gets kind of... I have to be careful, because sometimes my passion for wanting to get the ultimate photograph or just a good photography day takes away from the day. And that's what brought me to this, because I'm sitting here in a truck stop. I couldn't make it to the customer today. I'm sitting here in a truck stop, and it is gloomy, dreary, and just not a pretty day. I mean, this is not a day to go out and photograph, unless you're a photographer that goes for the mood of the gloom and the doom and all that. But it's not me. I like to share bright colors and beautiful sunrises and sunsets. So sometimes it gets discouraging, that I don't have the opportunity to take a picture. Sometimes I'll be driving down the road, and there'll be, I've got windows all around me, and I go all over the country, and I look out there, and I'm like, oh, what an amazing view. I wish I could take a picture of this. And of course, when you're 12 to 14 foot wide and 200,000 pounds going down the road, you can't just pull off the side of the road and stop and take a picture. Yeah, kind of frown on that. So I miss out on a lot of opportunities, but I also am able to have a lot of opportunities. And one of the opportunities I have is just taking the time. Sometimes I'll just grab my camera and I'll go out and hope maybe I'll see something decent. Maybe I won't. But I'm still out there. And that's what I want to stress the most is, it's not about getting the picture. It's about being there, taking it all in. When I take the picture, it gives me an opportunity to share that experience with others. Sometimes it's just a snapshot, that I put up on Facebook, and other times it's it's an amazing moment that I just happen to be there to capture. And won't happen again, because, the sunrises are there's never two alike, and there's never two sunsets alike. And that leaf won't just be laying there in that mud puddle just like that ever again. But anyway, this is my first video, and I don't know if there'll be more to follow. I guess it depends on how people take it, and what opportunities I get sitting here in the truck. But maybe there's things that you guys would like to know about. Maybe questions about photography, questions about my equipment, where I learned things. Whatever. So you can ask questions about driving this stupid truck down the road. And anyway, thanks for taking the time for watching. And if you do want to see more, hear more, let me know, and I'll do my very best. Before I end this, I've got to tell you something, and because I just want to be honest and upfront. I am a Nikon snob. Yeah. I've only used 2 other cameras in my life, besides the little box cameras, the point and shoots. I started off in January 1979. I bought my first 35mm at the PX in Fort Leonard Wood, Missouri. Yeah, Pentax K1000 35mm. Oh boy, was that great! Came with a 50mm lens, and I don't know what happened to it. I don't remember. I might have sold it, traded it. Who knows? It was a long time ago. But the next camera I got was Minolta, and I started getting more into taking photographs. I was, taking photographs all the time, and I always had my eyes on Nikons, but wow, they were just a little bit out of my price range. And the Minolta I had, the shutter kept sticking on it, and it got very frustrating. And I finally found out that it would cost just as much to have it repaired as it was buying another used Minolta. So I bought another used Minolta, and that one got stolen. I forgot about it, left it on the seat of the truck, and along with my wallet and some other goodies that got stolen in a motel in South Carolina. And I was bummed, but it was one of those, it's my own fault, pulled in there at 1 o'clock in the morning, tired, just forgot, left it sitting on the seat, and of course it was gone. Well, sometime later, my loving wife, she surprised me. She surprised me with a Nikon N90S 35mm. In my personal opinion, one of the best 35mm cameras a Nikon ever made. That thing was amazing when I compared to my Pentax, and it was pretty cool. And I shot with that right up until the last Kodak lab in Chicago closed. And I tried some other labs to get my film processed, but I wasn't really happy with it, and my passion was kind of falling away, because I just wasn't happy. Of course, I'm not one of those people that have what it takes to learn to do color processing and color printing. And my daughter Trish, she was awesome in black and white, and she shot black and white, processed it, developed it, printed it. And I just didn't have it. One of the books I have in the art of photography, he points out in there that takes 3 things to be successful, and you can be successful in anything if you have these 3 things. And one of them is hard work. Second is natural talent, and the third is passion. And I thought about that, and he's absolutely right. You could be a great baseball player, technically good, talented, work really hard at it, but if you're not passionate about it, you're probably not going to be, a Michael Jordan. And I think it fits with everything. And that's how I am about processing and developing film. No real no passion for it, so I probably wouldn't be very good at it. The other thing he points out is that you can be successful with any of those two things as long as one of them is passion. So you can be passionate and work hard and be successful, be passionate and talented and be successful at what you do. But passion is the key. Brings me back to photography. When I couldn't see my passion processed into film and printed, I just kind of fell off. So in 2007, I parked my camera and kind of called it quits. And then in 2016, decided to pick up a digital camera and take it from there. And wow, yeah, yeah. Well, we'll go into that another time. Hey, thanks for watching. And again, leave a comment, like, let me know what you want to hear about, and we'll talk to you later. Oh, by the way, I have no idea how to edit videos, so this is going to go up unedited. See ya!